You better say that. The best talk show, you better say that. The guests on the show, you better say that. Give knowledge and hope, you better say that. I'll say that that's the host, you better say that. Spread love and faith, you better say that. God steer away the hate, you better say that. We all gonna be great, you better say that. Work out passion, not pay, you better say that. Oh yeah, you better say that, say that. Oh yeah, you better say that. Oh yeah, you better say that. You better say that. The best talk show, you better say that.
Hello and welcome to the You Better Say That talk show. I'm your host, Alzada Florence, and I am so excited that you took the time to join us today. Today our show is about education, how important it is to have the tools that we need to succeed. Our guests today have a desire to teach and to train and to help bring knowledge and develop skills to those who are eager to learn. So we're excited about this segment today, so help me welcome Dr. Rod Williams and Mr. Reginald Clifton. Thank you guys so much for being here today.
We're delighted to be here today, and this is, I think, a great day and a great occasion
Yes,
to be
sir.
here on your show today.
Thank you.
To talk about the Bible college that we have and the high school program that has made an impact on many people's lives in Alabama, but throughout our country and even internationally.
Yes,
so
awesome.
We're just really glad to be here today.
Well, I'm so glad to have you. Mr. Clifton?
Yeah, thank you for having us. Like as Dr. Williams stated, we are very glad to be here, and as Dr. Williams stated as well, we're just trying to help people to help themselves to improve their quality of life.
Yes, amen. That's what it's all about, right?
That's what it's about.
Education. You know, one thing I want to talk about is how we as parents, we encourage our children to go to college. You know, sometimes we may not have gone to college, but we want our children to go to college because we want them to have better, live better, and go further than we ever did. So when I think about Jehovah Jireh Bible Institute and Princeton, I think about, us wanting people to be successful when it comes to having life skills and going further and being successful in everything that they do. So I thank God that you guys have put this awesome school together so that the whole community, not just the community, but the whole world can experience what they have to offer. So tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, your family, and your ministry, because you're not just the president of JJBI, but he's also a pastor. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Pastor.
Well, I've been married for 36 years.
Okay.
I've been married a long time. I have a great family. Wife, educated, and
Yes.
she's a team player along with me.
Awesome. Got to have that team player, right? What's her name?
Carrie Williams.
Miss Carrie Williams. Hey, Miss
Carrie
Carrie.
Williams. So Carrie Williams and I have 2 children. I have a son and a daughter, Roderick and Shamika. They're grown and gone
Okay.
from the house, but they are doing well as well. They're educated as well. My wife is very educated, but also we just glad to be here. But been in ministry about 36 years, married about 36 years.
Wow, my goodness. All your life.
Yeah, all my life. Have a bachelor's in education, MED in education, master's in education leadership. Been in public education about a little bit over 30 years between Georgia and Alabama. Have worked with secondary, actually elementary, secondary, and post-secondary education in the public and private sector for quite a long time. Have been in the educational field.
So you were a teacher?
That's
your background?
Been a public school teacher, but also I have worked and taught at Central Alabama Community College off and on over the years. So I taught on the public education sector field as well, and seminaries as well for many years. I also have degrees in the field of religion. I have a master's of divinity, THD, doctorate of theology earned, and a PhD, philosophy and theology.
Oh, that's good.
And so I've just been in the field a long time. Worked with accreditations and worked with public school accreditation, private school accreditation.
Wow.
Have been an educational consultant.
Oh, my goodness.
Economic
He's
development
full of
consultant.
education. He's a walking book.
So again, I work with many organizations, and but about the Bible College itself, Jehovah Bible Institute, Higher Learning, have been around for over 70 years. We actually did not start the school. The school was formerly Great Commission Bible College and Theological Seminary out of Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Wow, that's how it got started?
So the school was started, it was started back in the late 40s, around the 1950s. And many of you all can find it on our website. They'll get that information, but when they go to our website, they'll be able to find out about our history there. So Great Commission, we was a branch of them around about 2003. And they brought a branch of us to Alexander City. We was a branch, they still had the main campus out of Kentucky. They had many campuses across the United States, and still were dealing with some schools and learning centers overseas.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
So we became, what happened was the board decided to make some administrative transfer. The president had become ill and was getting ready to retire. So after they met with their board, they decided to make me the chancellor of the school.
Oh, wow.
They appointed me
awesome is that?
To be the chancellor of the college. We had to transfer all of that legal information over to the state of Alabama. And then also we not only registered with the state of Alabama as a 4-year Bible college and seminary, but also with the state of Georgia. And then also we are with state of Texas, Louisiana.
Wow, this is worldwide.
Connecticut. So we have those state approvals
Great.
to grant degrees from associates to bachelors and PhD.
Awesome.
So we've been around a long time.
A wealth of knowledge,
And we're at Princeton High School.
Exactly. Well, we're going to get to Princeton, but if you need
International,
anything dealing with school education, whether it's secular, whether it's, Christian, guess what? This is the man. This is the man, okay? So thank you, Dr. Williams, for sharing about yourself and your wife and your marriage and your children and what you do, because you do a lot, and we appreciate that.
Right.
We appreciate you. We appreciate what you bring to the table. Mr. Reginald, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm married as well. My wife is Alicia Clifton. We've been married for about 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
We have 2 kids. We have a daughter named Alexia, who is a RN, and we have a son who goes to Central Alabama Community College, where he is majoring in accounting. So he's trying to decide where he's going to go next. But he did just finish up his real estate exam.
Yes.
So,
Awesome.
So my wife works for the city of Alex City in the accounting department, a graduate of Alabama State. I am a graduate of Miles College. That's where I got my BS.
Birmingham.
And I went to Alabama State University, got my educational leadership, and then Auburn University as well for educational leadership.
We're Roll Tide.
Like I said, I work in the field of education. This is year number 22 for me in the field of education. I've had various roles from teacher, coach, administrator. Now I serve as the director of student services for Alexander City Schools.
Wow, that is kudos. Yay. I am so excited. So listen, tell us about, so you're the president of Jehovah Bible College. But how did that get started? You already kind of gave us a little rundown of how the president got sick and you took over, and they wanted you to take over that position. Is that how it all got started?
Yeah, I mean, the school, again, that's how the school, actually, they just transferred the school over, the power to us and our administrative team. But I was also his vice president. So I was vice president of the Great Commission Bible College Theological Seminary, one of the vice presidents back in 1990s, late 90s. So again, once they transferred that over, then we was a branch. We was a branch in 2013 because they had different branches, like we have different branches now. So we continue that same administrative format and operational procedure for the school.
That's good.
For as being able to allow the school to get into other communities so people can afford the education.
That's good.
But yeah. So 2010, when we officially became the school itself. That means we had total 2010 where Great Commission changed the name to Jehovah Bible Institute, and they just told us to tweak the name, but everything's still transferred. Curriculum, the whole 9 yards, the school itself. So that's why we didn't have a problem getting the state approval, because they told us they sort of tweak the name. But y'all are that school. Still had the school archives, the students' transcript from way back when.
Okay.
So all of that is there. All the records are there. So we'll still operate just like if Auburn sort of tweak their name and transfer to part of Troy a little bit now
Yeah,
in this
right.
age. But they still basically the same kind of system school. So, so we've been around a long time. So 2010, when we became the full school and took over the operations.
Very good.
In Alabama and other states.
Okay, good. So now you've been in education all your life. What made you go into education as a child and going to college? Because when you went to college, you knew that you was going to be in education. When you left high school and went to college, you knew you were going to go the education route. Did you know that early in life?
Yeah, I knew I was going the education route because of teachers and coaches that influenced my life over the years.
Yes.
And I wanted to become an educator so I could help others. But what I found out, and what I guess what was passed on to me from former educators is that education is important.
It is.
And if you're able to get your education, then you can just about achieve anything in life.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, education empowers.
Yes, it does.
It empowers, and so
does.
those teachers and former professors influenced me to continue to go in education and educate others.
Right, exactly, and then pay it forward.
Yeah,
Pay it forward. You know, because of the impact that they had on you as a child growing up. You saw what they did. You saw how they poured into you. You made sure that they, they made sure that they poured into you and make sure that you have the opportunity to live your best life, to succeed, to reach your goals.
Right.
And then so they poured into you, make sure and so that kind of ignited a fire in you to go down the same route. And then now you're helping others.
Right.
Is that
I
right?
mean, economically. So when individuals are able to obtain a high school diploma, and not only that, and a college degree, they would empower themselves economically.
Yes.
I mean, the average person with a high school diploma can earn coming out of high school. Now, all jobs don't start there, but many of them can earn a salary up to $40,000 up just with a high school diploma.
Right.
And then if you're talking about an associate degree from an accredited school or a good, it could be religious, it could be secular, but if it's a post-secondary institution, sit up at state, actually, that's a credential, and they can make from $45,000-$50,000 from a social bachelor's.
Right, that's good.
In most fields.
Right, and that's important that they know that
Yes.
and understand that, because the private level of our society is is low, in a sense, because people don't have the education, so that they don't have the opportunity to get those good jobs, to get to reach their full potential. So then they lack because they don't have the education. So education is very important.
We got the numbers.
Okay, all right.
We have the numbers of unwed mothers.
Yes.
Juveniles on probation.
Yes.
They have gained their high school diploma from ages 13 to 99.
Wow.
Our oldest graduate 2 years ago was 75.
Wow.
5 years before that was 80 years old. Went back and gained obtained an associate's degree, earned an associate's degree. So again, we have hundreds. I think with our numbers, probably close to 1,000 or more students that have graduated from Princeton from all ages, all walks of life, in the military, in universities. Just the last several months, several has been enlisted into the military and from Princeton.
Right.
I got letters from the Department of Defense because they were probably going into certain areas of the military.
Yeah, right.
We are on the college board with ACT, SAT. So we're international and nationally ranked.
I love that.
We got
you
16, 17 years old working at Kia Manufacturing, Honda Manufacturing from our school. From the school. And they can do it 100% online, but we very innovative. That classroom, it's just like you sitting in a classroom every day, the way we have our format and our platforms. And for the college and the high school, you can do it at your pace. You can go in and out. We can offer college courses. They can do dual enrollment, get a high school diploma and an associate degree. So, but we've empowered so many. Probably have graduated about since we've been over to school. Since 2003, we had the branch, and then became, and then once we started running the school as a full administrators in Alexander City,
right,
with all of our staff. I would say we probably graduated about close to over 1,000 students.
Wow, that is amazing.
Since 2003, about 20 years.
That's amazing.
Probably had about over 1,000 graduates.
Wow.
Between it with within a certificate or a degree
Oh, that's powerful.
or high school.
That's right. And you guys are up there with Auburn and the rest of the schools, accredited schools in the even area, right?
Yeah, we're accredited. We're up there,
right,
but we're
right.
not Auburn.
Right,
We're not
right. Oh, I
Alabama.
know you're not
We're one of
there.
the small hidden pearls.
That's right.
But
Well,
we
that's
are
okay.
a top premier
That's right.
Bible college, and we've been around a long time.
Right, exactly.
We've been
That's right.
around a long
And then the number one thing
we're
is that you're
empowering
accredited.
students. Yeah.
You know, people look at you and say, "Hey, this school is real.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not a fly by night."
Not a
You know,
fly by
when you
night.
get your degree from there, you can go places with that degree.
With that degree.
And that's what we want to portray to let people know. Jehovah Bible Institute and Princeton High School is accredited.
Accredited.
It is well known. It is it's well built, and it's built to last.
Right.
And it's been
right.
around a long time, and it's still here. So you can go and get your education from Jehovah Bible
Right.
Institute,
Right.
Jehovah Jireh, and Princeton High School. So listen, Mr. Clifton, what do you do at JJBI?
Well, I am the Chief Development Officer. And
Yay, that's a big title.
I do a lot of things behind the scenes.
That's
I assist with technology. I assist with Dr. Williams in trying to make sure that we're staying abreast and on the cutting edge on what we're doing, and
Very
just
good.
trying to make sure that we are providing people, individuals, what they need to be successful when they leave the institution.
Very good.
No matter if that's getting their high school diploma or if that's getting a degree. So like I said, we have try to be innovative, and like I said, we are doing everything 100% online. And you can work at your own pace, at
Very
your own
good.
time. If you're a night owl, if you need to start working, doing your classroom at 11, you can do so at 11.
That's
And,
right.
if you prefer to get your stuff done during the morning time, hey, it's right there for you. You can go ahead and get started right there at 6 if that's when your brain is working best.
That's right.
But we're here. We're here. We're going to meet your needs, and we're going to give you what you need to be successful once you leave the institution.
Very good.
And he assists with, tell them about the compliance with the
Yeah.
states.
Okay.
We have to do compliance with them and renewals and,
Okay.
and also accreditation. Tell
So
them
yeah,
about
so I
that.
do
We have
assist
a
with
lot.
all of the accreditation from Georgia to Alabama to Florida. Just making sure that we are getting our paperwork in on time, so that we can continue to do what we're doing,
To offer a degree.
to offer those different degree programs that we do offer as well.
That is powerful. That is powerful. So how long have you been with the school? Since day one?
I'll say about 15 years.
About 15 years?
Yeah,
Most
so-
of our staff have been with us that long.
That's awesome.
Yeah, very good turnover rate.
Very
Very good retention rate and a very low turnover rate. Yes.
That's good. So who can attend Jehovah Bible Institute and Princeton High School? Anybody. Doesn't matter.
Anybody.
Far and near.
Far and near, all
Far-
walks of
all-
life.
all walks of
Anybody.
life,
Anybody.
right.
And although we're a seminary, as Coach said, we do for those students that may not have the basic college math, science, English. We can offer any secular classes
that's
without degree
good.
programs.
Okay.
We do not offer secular degrees, but we can offer secular degree classes for those students that do not have the basic secular college courses to go
Right.
along with their religious majors. And as Coach said, now we do have classes on site as well.
Okay.
We have learning centers.
Okay.
Like you all will have a learning center here. And sometimes we will have a class here in Opelika, right here at Fellowship of Faith.
Right.
And then sometimes we will have a class in Alexander City at a center. Well, that's our main campus in Alexander City.
That's right.
But sometimes we will have a class in Gardendale and in Montgomery. We do have classes sometimes in Atlanta and at our Florida center.
Okay.
So we have Florida learning centers as well.
Okay. Great.
So
great.
we have centers across the country. We don't have a lot of classes, but we do have the classes so students can get their on-site connection and assistance and support and help with their online studies.
Right.
And with Princeton as well.
Okay, very good. So now the new semester is coming up January.
Oh yeah,
What?
January
Tell
the
us
5th
about that.
where class would start, but we have registration and orientation here for all students across the state, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida.
Yes.
Should come in on site in
Yes.
Tennessee from those states. But we have a registration here on December the 28th at 12 p.m.
Yes.
And we want all students to come out, and we will have a lot of returning students to come to the orientation. But we want you as a community come out and just come to the orientation, find out about the high school program, being able to earn your high school diploma, and then find out about being able to enroll in a college degree program where secular jobs have checked us out with, the workforce and so they check us out. So a lot of our students have gotten promotions on their jobs because they have all degrees. They checked our school out, and with online learning, they're gonna learn the newest in technology.
Right.
So even though they're gaining a degree in, say, divinity or biblical studies or Christian education or theology, they're gonna know how to upload, download, and really most jobs require you to do something with the computers, no matter what company.
Yes.
So even our seminary coursework and our curriculum for Princeton and the seminary is geared toward 21st century learning and career readiness.
Very
career
good.
readiness
That's important.
for the job world.
That's
so
right.
a lot of our Bible college students are working for law offices. They're able to go in and do stuff on the computer. They're working for corporations. They're they're chaplains at hospitals, and so they have top jobs. And they're doing well.
Very
they're able to
good.
compete in a global world.
Well, that's awesome. So when you talk about computers and you're making sure that, because a lot of people are computer illiterate. They don't know a lot about computers and how to operate, and I'm just being honest, when the computers first came about, I was afraid of it. I thought if I mashed the wrong button or, went to the wrong place or, it was going to crash or, I was going to mess up something, so I'm learning to be more innovative and more, computer literate. So, but do you guys offer something like that at the school, at the college or either the Princeton? Do y'all offer
He'll
that?
tell you about all the devices that
Okay.
our curriculum is student friendly with and how we have that training.
Okay, tell us about that, Mr. Reginald.
Okay. So pretty much, like I say, we our learning management system is we utilize Google Classroom, kind of similar to what most of your public schools use within the state of Alabama, all around the world.
Okay.
Either like most of you university that may be using Canvas or Blackboard or Moodle or whatever. So it is very user friendly.
Okay,
and
very
as
good.
Dr. Williams said, we will get with you. We will show you how to utilize it as well.
Good.
So we will give you that hands-on training, that one-to-one training, where we will show you how to access your coursework, how you will learn how to print your information that you need, how you will learn how to upload things back into that platform, or how if you do upload something, if you need to remove it, you can do so as well. So we will sit you down and we will take our time with you to make sure that you get what you need to be successful when you're working on your own. But don't hesitate to give us a call.
Awesome.
And we will give you what you need to be successful.
That's all right. Then I love it.
And our coursework, they can work with it on their phone. So they can be able to do their classwork on their phones, on an iPad. So any electronic device on a computer, they will be able to see their courses. If they're in Spain, pull it up on our iNow system. They will be able to see the classes they take. We can also upload and assign classes on our iNow grading system that we have.
Wow.
We're not outside of the classroom, but they can pull it up anywhere, anytime, do their work, as long as they got Wi-Fi access on the phone, on a pad, on a laptop, Chromebook, whatever you want, desktop. You can do it 24 hours a day.
That's awesome.
That's what makes Jehovah Jireh Bible School Higher
Set
Learning
apart.
a premier school and Princeton High School International.
That's awesome. That's great. And so you talk about Spain. You said, even all the way in Spain. So what do we need to do to get the Bible college all across the world? What else do we need to do to make that happen? Because we want Jehovah Jireh Bible Institute and Princeton to be, it is worldwide already, but we want it to expand. What do we need to do?
Well, we are already international. We've had students enroll with us from the Bahamas.
Wow.
And also, we had several students a couple of years ago from the Bahamas that was enrolled and with students. And we still sometimes have students internationally to enroll in our programs. But we are accredited by ASIC. So ASIC, you can find our accredited agency on the website. That's just one of them. But they are international. They are a government accrediting body in the UK. And they were like a regional accrediting body with the U.S. They do accredit a lot of secular universities here in the U.S. And they mostly accredit secular schools. They accredit schools like the University of Iran, Israel. They accredit schools in over 60 countries, and most of these schools are engineering, biotech schools. They're medical schools, business schools worldwide. They accredit very few religious schools, but they do. So, for them to accredit us, we have to have very high standards. That means they really scrutinize us. And so, therefore, with ASIC, we're already worldwide known around the world. We are known in 60 countries or more around the world. We received an award. We received an International Education Award from Dubai.
Wow.
People can see those pictures on our website. JJBI Bible Institute of Higher Learning was over there with Burger King. We was over there with some of the top businesses in the world, top banks, world banks, the top universities in the world. Okay,
that's awesome.
I mean, one of the former, advisors to Vladimir Putin gave me my award. So world leaders were there, and JJBI Bible Institute and Princeton High School were recognized with the MENA Award from Dubai. They can find that on our website, and they can go Google that.
Very good. That is powerful. So that speaks volumes for the school. That speaks volumes. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
You better say that.
Welcome to JJBI Bible Institute of Higher Learning. We will be having our orientation and registration for 2024 school year, academic year, on December the 28th in Opelika, Alabama, at the Fellowship of Faith Church Learning Center, where the pastor and Dr. Reverend Eugene and Alzada Florence are your pastors. Again, they will be hosting a learning center for our school in Opelika, Alabama, and our orientation and registration will be December the 28th at 12 p.m. Central Time. We look forward to seeing all of you, and we look forward to having a great year. JJBI Bible Institute is a premier institution. We welcome you. We look forward to seeing you, and you also remember you can complete your studies also 100% online, as well as we will have learning center classes throughout the year. We look forward to seeing you in 2024, but we look forward to seeing you on December the 28th at 12 p.m. in Opelika, Alabama, at the Fellowship of Faith Learning Center.
You better say that. The best talk show, you better say that.
Welcome back, and we're going to continue our conversation with our guests. Go ahead.
And I would say one thing about the accreditation. They kind of like what your public schools and your public universities have to go through with like their advanced ed accreditation. They come on site and they look at your records and they look to see what you're doing to make sure what you're saying is what you're doing.
Right.
So it's just not that they're just giving you something. You have to show that you're doing this in order to remain accredited. And they come every so many years as well and look to see what we are doing to make sure that we are doing what we say we're doing. But then they also give us tips on how we can take the university to the next level as well.
Very good. So but this is the real deal.
Right.
Right.
And even our smaller accreditors, we have all of the portfolios. Coach Clifton will tell you with them. They all scrutinize us. Every so often they do check in.
Yes.
And even the smaller ones. And they non-government, but they are legitimate small ones. And they are recognized because the jobs have looked at those and say, yeah, they're good. So people don't think, but they're good.
That's right, yeah.
So again, but we have portfolios where we had to submit all the documentation to them for staffing and curriculum and how you operate the same way. And we got those files on every accreditor we accredited by, where we got portfolios where they did the same scrutiny and also reviewing your records and making sure you were doing what you say you were doing.
Exactly, yeah.
And you can't be accredited if you, number one, have not been approved by a State Department of Education to grant a certificate in post-secondary or a degree.
Wow.
So that's what most people don't realize.
Okay, well,
so
that
you
makes
can't
sense.
you can't get accreditation. Auburn can't get accreditation. They have to be approved by the state for their programs before they can be accredited.
Exactly. I
So
agree.
so if you're an accredited school, then you know that school has been scrutinized.
Approved, right. Scrutinized. And
And
then
approved by the state first.
Exactly.
To grant a degree. Because an accrediting body shouldn't accredit you if they can't find you or find paperwork where you've been approved to grant those programs by the State Department of Education.
Very good, very good. That's good. Well, what about if someone wants to homeschool their child? Do you all have the curriculum to help them homeschool? Because a lot of people are homeschooling these days.
Yeah, we have
So what does Jehovah Bible Institute, or either Princeton, maybe Princeton,
Yeah.
have to offer homeschoolers?
Yeah.
How
Well,
do y'all help them?
well, the 9-12 program is online like the platform.
Okay.
So the 9-12, we're really 7 through 12.
Okay.
7 through 12th grade, Princeton High School is a K-12 program.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, we're accredited for K-12.
Okay.
So, but then 7 through 12, they pretty much can do all their, like Coach said, on our Blackboard platform or whatever platform we have for them to work on, and they can do it at their own pace. We also can we can send them live video lectures, or we can also video them live with a assigned proctor, an online instructor.
Okay.
So they have that. They have access to everything.
Wow.
All right, and then for the K-6, a top curriculum that we have accredited. As a matter of fact, the curriculum is SACS accredited, and then we also a private school accredited.
Okay.
And it's for kindergarten through 6th grade, and they're in modular formats like our Bible college, our high school curriculum for government, English, whatever. They're in modular formats, and they just go through those paces, and it's dynamic. So where students can go, that you can take them up, you can take them down for the curriculum. Okay, you can back off on some things, then you can pick it back up. So it's adjustable, but also that curriculum is a little bit more advanced. Like if it's a 1st grade curriculum, it's going to be like 1st grade 6 months.
Okay.
This is this curriculum, so it's challenging, but also it helps kids it helps you to be able to move kids along. If they were behind, it helps this kind of curriculum, the way it's set up, it helps them to catch up.
Okay.
But then it helps you to be able to accelerate them along once they catch up, and you bridge those gaps. So it's an excellent curriculum. And then we just don't leave that program with the parents.
Okay.
Once the old parents do have that curriculum, work with them at home, every so often, no matter where they are in the United States, we would try to at least meet with them once or twice a year. And if they are a little bit more locally, if we have somebody assign a center in that area, that city, then somebody may meet with them once or twice a month. And make sure they keep up where that kid is with their homeschool curriculum.
Right, very good. Well, I heard you call him coach.
Yes.
Why you call him coach?
Because he's been a coach a long time and a teacher.
Oh yeah, okay. A coach, like sports coach.
Yeah, he coached real
What do you?
high school
What?
sport. He's
Okay.
coached high school sport.
Okay. What do you coach?
Yes. Well, I used to coach football and
Okay.
wrestling, but it's been a long time ago.
A long time ago.
Yes.
That's in the past now.
Yes.
Okay. All
I
right.
used to coach too, but I coached a little bit of basketball, but he was more into it longer than I was.
Okay, all right, awesome. Well, that's good. You know, I love sports myself because, my son played football, college football, and, but we kind of brought him up in basketball and football, and I saw the impact that the coaches had on his life. Yeah, he did well when he had coaches. They took him under his wings and just kind of helped him along. So and I just kept hearing you say, coach. So I was like, okay, well, let me just dive into this right here and find out what's going on with coach. Amen. So listen, so what kind of degrees, programs do you guys have? What kind of, what do y'all offer as far as degrees? I think you said associates, bachelor's, doctorate. Is that
Yes,
all of the above?
Associates. We offer certificates in any biblical study field just about.
Okay.
Certificate in theology, certificate in biblical studies, certificate in divinity, certificate in biblical counseling, etc. So all of those things on our website, they can see many of those things. But the degrees we offer are from associates through PhD.
Oh, wow.
Through
That's
PhD.
good.
So we
All the
offer
way.
above the doctorate.
Yes.
The
that's what I
PhD is the
thought you were saying.
postdoctorate. And only less than 1% of people around the world has a real earned PhD.
Wow.
Probably still less than 1 or right at 1% of people. It doesn't matter what field, religion, education, if it's earned from a solidified school or program, about less than 1% actually have earned doctorate degrees around the world.
Right. Wow.
Where they had to do those hours, that coursework, and that dissertation, and most of the time they may ask for actual research and a practicum along with that.
Right. Wow.
But we offer associates in biblical studies, generally, associates in theology.
Okay.
We offer associates in ministry.
Okay.
And then we can offer like an associate in counseling if they want. But
Yeah.
those are the general three.
Three, okay.
Normally what most people pretty much try to enroll in. And then we offer the Bachelor of Theology, Bachelor of Divinity, Bachelor of Biblical Studies,
Okay.
Bachelor, they can still get the Bachelor of Biblical Counseling if they want it,
Okay, yeah.
and ministry. And we offer a Bachelor in Music Ministry.
Oh, wow.
Then we
Music
offer,
as well?
Yeah, music ministry, yes. We offer Masters in Divinity, Masters in Christian Education, Masters in Counseling. They want Christian counseling, biblical counseling. We offer the Masters in Theological Studies. We offer the Masters in Music Ministry.
Okay.
So we offer over 20 or more disciplines.
That's
I'll
very
name a
good.
few more. We offer Doctor of Theology, Doctor of Ministry, Doctor in Biblical Counseling, Doctor in Music Ministry.
That's a lot.
We offer quite a bit. Then we only offer one PhD right now. We
Okay.
can offer more, but right now
right
we only offer one PhD, and we offer the PhD in apologetics and world missions.
Okay, very good. Wow, you have a lot to offer, the people.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a lot,
yeah.
And, when you think about education, it's a tool to sharpen us to be a cut above. We understand that knowledge is power, right? Knowledge is power.
Yes.
It's good. Get knowledge. So what are your thoughts on that? Education being a tool to sharpen us.
You should always be a lifelong learner. And with the changing times of today,
Yes.
the church, various religious organizations, and even the secular world need men and women,
Yes.
boys and girls, with I feel a biblical worldview or biblical worldview education,
Yes.
so that they can be more effective and being able to deal with life issues, because we live in a very complex
Yes. Very good.
world with a lot of different things going on now.
Yes.
But statistics have shown those of us that have a sort of a spiritual background or some spiritual training or a spiritual degree are more effective with ethics,
Yes.
with morals, and leadership skills
Yes.
and character building skills. So
Right.
so those degrees can. A lot of employees are hiring people with religious backgrounds today.
Very good.
And also that gives them the background to be able to handle calamities and tragedies.
Yes.
And we have a lot of things going on with that. How to handle stress. So having that background in religion also with
Right.
those courses,
Right.
it helps you to be able to see life differently.
Yes.
To be able to know that you can,
Succeed.
succeed in life and also overcome and deal with it.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It
A
kind
lot of those courses deal with counseling. Counseling in a lot of areas.
Right. And that's what I love. I love counseling, and so I'm gonna jump back in too. So, Coach, what does one need to get into Jehovah Jireh Bible Institute, and Princeton? What do one need?
Well, pretty much they would just need to, like I said, they can enroll online. Like I said, that they would need to have their information and upload all their information into our online application, which can be found on our website as well, JJBI.education. The same with Princeton. Like I say, if you're trying to get into Princeton, and if you are coming from a high school where you may have not finished, you would need to, like I say, fill out that application, and then you would need to get that high school where you attended to send your transcript to us as well, so that we can review that transcript to see what you're lacking, to see what you need, so we can help you to go ahead and be that high school graduate. But now, if you're trying to get into the Bible college, it'll be pretty much the same. You would need your transcripts if you have a secondary degree from a post-secondary institution. We will need that transcript as well. and we would need you just to upload different information. It's pretty much all online in our application process as well, which is very simple. And then you can upload all that to us, and then we will review it. And then, like I said, you can come on out to an orientation session, and we'll get you enrolled and get you headed into the program of your choice, so that you can take your ministry and your Christian growth to the next level.
Very good, very good. Okay, so Dr. Williams, where can we find Jehovah Bible Institute in Princeton? It's an online website. Can you give us the information?
Yes.
Cameron, tell them.
Yeah,
Talk to
our website is https://www.jjbi.education. Spell education all the way out and not shorten it with edu. And if you spell it all the way out, our website will come up, and then you will be able to see all the information you need to enroll in our Bible College and Princeton High School International. Also, you can Google our Facebook page. You just Google Princeton High School International Facebook, Alexander City. It will come up. And a lot of times we do have a business page, so if you don't have a Facebook page, most time it will come up, and you can go right in and look at Princeton High School International Facebook page, and you will see an area on the Facebook page where you can click on the enrollment form and enroll, and it will give you all of the information. The same way about our Bible College, you can go to our Bible College Facebook page, JJBI Bible Institute of Higher Learning. That Facebook page will come up, or you can go into yours and friend us and look at our Facebook page. You can be able to go to our website from the Facebook page and click on the application from there and find out information about how to enroll in our school. But as soon as you connect with us and email one of our staff members, someone will get back with you as soon as possible, and then they will follow up with you so you can start your educational journey. I also want to say that students that do not have a high school diploma, you can enroll in our Bible College. If you have dropped out of school, you didn't get past 6th grade, you can enroll into our Bible College, because what we will do is we will allow you to do the dual enrollment program. You will work on your high school diploma at the same time while you are trying to earn your college degree. So we will make sure that if you do not have a high school diploma, just don't let that hinder you from enrolling into our school. You do not have to have a high school diploma. Your records could have been lost somewhere. Your school could have burned down. But we will make sure that you can dual enroll. You'll get a high school diploma. Now, there are those that have come to us that have a GED. Right. Because most employers look at a high school diploma versus a GED. But you can get hired with GED. You can get into college. But most of you may not know, a lot of times financial aid do not want to, you can't get financial aid when you first go to a college with a GED. You have to start taking classes. Then after so long, you will qualify for financial aid. But with Princeton High School, you can just come over. If you want to come to us, transfer your GED credits to us with your GED diploma, you can do that. We may give you a class or two or whatever we need. That's on our website. That's out there published. There's no gimmick to that. That's real. And then you can go on and get your high school diploma with us, with your GED diploma. Now you have a high school diploma, and then you can go higher with that diploma. So we have many that come to us with a GED and also transfer in from any high school. Special education student, we accept you from all ages. Adults, you can have a disability. We go by the laws. We go by the Special Education and Disability Act laws like everyone else. Yes. Nationally and internationally. So you can get enroll in our school, and we will be able to do modifications. You'll have an IEP or whatever with us, just like any other public high school, and you can get your high school diploma with Princeton High School International and not be denied and be able to enroll in our Bible College, and we will work with you within that field as well.
Amen. That is fantastic. Well, we will see you in class. This is the end of our show, and I am so glad that these two gentlemen brought a wealth of knowledge to us today. They are sharp. They are accredited. They are on fire. They have so much to offer our community, not just our community, but the nation and even the world, because they're worldwide, they're international when it comes to education. So I thank you, Dr. Rod. Thank you, Mr. Reginald Clifton, for being here today. It has been a joy, and I have been enlightened. I feel like I've got a wealth of knowledge myself. So listen, stay tuned to the You Better Say That talk show. We will see you on the You Better Say That Facebook page and my YouTube page, Alzada Florence. And until next time, you better say that, and God bless you.
God bless you.
God bless you. Thank you guys so much.
You better say that. The best talk show, you better say that. The guests on the show, you better